Hello and welcome to today's card reading for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine and current union energy for twin flames, wherever you are on your journey, your romantic journey, and your spiritual journey and your ascension journey with twin flames. And whether you're the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine, this reading should resonate for you and bring you deeper insight and clarity into what's going on, and just feel into how it applies to your situation specifically, because there's always like the collective consciousness, and then of course there's your unique situation and your unique union, which is just as special as anyone else's union. And so definitely take note of that. Remember how important your union is to this whole world. So without further ado, let's get started. I have 3 Moonology cards here. Those are by Yasmin Boland, that deck, the Moonology Oracle. And then I have the 2 chakra reading cards by Rochelle Charman. And I have one of those for the Divine Feminine and one for the Divine Masculine to give some more insight into the moon cards. So we'll start with the moon cards. And the moon card for the Divine Feminine is the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Well, so it's pretty self-explanatory, and the colors are very what we would associate, I feel like, with feminine energy as well. They're very soft and warm, and I mean there's some purple there, which has I guess some blue in it, which isn't warm, but it's mostly on the warmer side. So the energy is gaining momentum, and you're picking up speed. So just the message here is don't give up on whatever it is that you're working on right now. Maybe you're like feeling like you're hitting a little bit of a wall, or having some upheaval from doing maybe doing spiritual work, or going deeper with loving yourself in a certain place. It could also be that you're meeting a challenge where it's at, with your life purpose, with your union, and how you're communicating with your twin flame in one form or another. And that can even be, in your heart too, when you're communicating within. And both, and also communicating with your twin flame if you know them and you're in communication. But whatever is going on, just know that don't give up on it, because you're actually gaining momentum, and you can probably feel that momentum. And sometimes ego will come in when there's that momentum picking up and say, hey, you should give up now because you're not getting anywhere. But if you feel like you're passionate about what you're doing or what you're communicating, and there's peace under that passion, I highly encourage you to keep going. And that's very attractive to the Divine Masculine right now as well. So let's move on to the Divine Masculine's moon card. And this one is upside down, and it's a very nice shot of the moon. Wow. Emotions are running high. Supermoon, so supercharged. And it's upside down, so to me that shows that there's somewhat of a container and some control for these emotions. Like it's something that the Divine Masculine is already aware of, the particular emotion, but it is at the same time running very high and like that, and supercharged. And that's why the Divine Feminine should continue on her journey, her her projects, and the way she's communicating, and just like that flow, right? That's peaceful, but it's energetic, it's charged. And that's fine. It's charged in a good way, right? It's charged with with some passion and love. And so yeah, I feel like there's a bit of a fiery element here between the two. And so it's safe for the Divine Masculine to embrace his emotions, and it's actually going to be pretty impossible not to right now, because they are there, like fireworks. Maybe you've been hearing fireworks lately if you're in the US from the holiday. And so yeah, that to me kind of is what I'm getting from this card, is kind of like that fireworks in your emotional and sensory, like within, just how the Divine Masculine is feeling, and feeling also for his Divine Feminine. There's something there about being in touch with how he's truly feeling, and this is causing, more propelling energy for action. So again, that fire, the fire that lights the flame and keeps it going. So that's great. It's beautiful. So yeah, let's move on to the chakra card for the Divine Feminine, and it is listening. So to me, this really speaks to listening to the underlying current, and also listening to her own guidance, and again, not letting ego try to, the loud shouting, stop, or you suck, or whatever terrible thing, that doesn't make any sense and is nonsense, is not what you're here for. So it's safe to go deeper and really listen to the undercurrent of what's going on, and you are receiving guidance right now. So just embrace the guidance you're receiving. Don't cast it aside, right? Even this video, don't cast it aside. Just choose to receive your guidance and allow it to help you move forward, and just take the next step, whatever that might be, in the direction that you are feeling. Again, that momentum, where that momentum is driving you in a surrendered, easy way, right? So not control. So listening, this card also really looks like, surrender and letting go of control. And interestingly, it's also about the throat chakra, as you can see by the color. And so listening is a form of communication, right? And so it's safe to listen for signs and for communication from your Divine Masculine, whether you're living with them, whether you're not talking to them, or whatever it may be, but you're always receiving communication from your twin flame. And so it's safe to listen, and that's really magnetizing to the Divine Masculine at this time, because his emotions are running high. And so you being able to listen as supportive, you're supporting your man by doing that. So just let that be a peaceful and enjoyable process of listening, and just easy and relaxing, and enjoy the emotions of your divine counterpart, because that is enjoyable. It's oh yes, this is great. We both are getting to really feel our feelings here, and let that build up. And so there's always more pure levels of communication when that happens, right? You're going deeper with listening and opening up to bigger feelings too, And so for the Divine Masculine, we have personal power. These are very powerful cards. So it really shows that the divine masculine is taking charge with something in your life. You're really taking charge, and I just, when I see this card, especially right now, the image that's running through my mind is kind of like pushing through a wall. And so, like I was saying earlier about the divine feminine gaining momentum, and if you're hitting a wall, just keep going. Don't let that stop you. And your divine masculine is also helping you, no matter like what it looks like on the outside. He's really helping you with his personal power and believing in what it is that you are doing, and where you're investing your energy right now. Like, his life force is also invested in that same place, because you're making one core choice together, and so that's very powerful. And you listening to him, again, even if it's in your heart and within, and it really should always also be within, no matter what, but yeah, what I'm saying is that you listening really to the communication of love that you're getting from your twin flame, and those vibes and signals and perhaps words, and all the forms of communication, you listening and receiving that communication is just like making him feel even more powerful. And so you're really like building confidence in your union together, and that's very potent and very passionate, so that's really lovely. And then we can take off all of the lovely crystals from the middle moon card, and the middle moon card is a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So the full moon in Cancer, Cancer is, a sign. Well, maybe you don't know, but it's maybe you do. A sign really related to like domestic issues, and can be more emotional. But yeah, the main thing that I always think of with the crab and the symbol of the crab is that sense of home, and how important that is. There's something about like your sense of home, an issue with it that really is feeling resolved, and if it's not yet feeling resolved, it's resolving right now. So just choose that resolve, which might sound kind of funny, like, okay, well, it doesn't feel resolved, so what, I just choose it. And yeah, just choose it, because this card is really speaking to this energy gaining momentum and all of this power and everything behind it. All that you're being asked to do right now is just to surrender to the resolution that's already presenting itself, if it hasn't already been like blatantly clear to you. And this should feel really good and really peaceful, reassuring, and yeah, perhaps relieving is the word that I was looking for. So perhaps very relieving to you. So there's some kind of release here, and some kind of going deeper with your sense of home in your union together, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. So you're both feeling really satisfied in a way that you haven't been able to before, and some resolve in something that is thematically centered around the home. And the home also can be like the heart, like inwardly stabilizing how you are feeling about the love between the two of you. And the full moon is very bright and showy, and so there's more outward communication. And even if that's from the universe, sending you signs, whatever communication it is, the resolution is showing itself to you. So just like look at it for what it is, right? Like when you see the signs, or when you're getting the guidance, or when you're communicating and receiving communication from your twin flame, you can accept it for what it is and accept the resolve there and keep moving forward right now. So in a peaceful way. And if you're having kind of a lot of emotions come up, that's also, feels very like Cancer, the sign Cancer. And so it's safe to feel those emotions and to feel at home in feeling them, rather than to like feel off put by like, if you need to have a good cry or something, for instance. So yeah, this is really a beautiful, like, coming together. Feel some fireworks happening here. And that's it for this reading today. I hope you liked it, and I've got links below if you want to work with me and so forth. And definitely comment if you have anything to say or ask about the video, and you can subscribe to my channel for more readings and other videos. Have a wonderful day or evening ahead, and take care and be well, and I will see you again soon. Bye.